because everybody has an individual life experience. And I think that people say from my eyes and my point of view, that's real stuff, because a person's point of view is connected to their psyche, is connected to their experience, is connected to their mindset. And if a person is just convinced that they're supposed to care about everybody else before they care for themselves, at some point they're going to give up. They're going to quit because it's unsustainable. It's unsustainable. It makes people say they have anxiety. It makes people say, I'm not succeeding. It makes people say, my life is worthless.
So right? let's go back into that and dig a little deeper. Mm-hmm. Let's go back to, let's say, kids in schools. Mm-hmm. It's dwindling down a lot now. Bullying. People used to always say, I'm being bullied. But what this is bullying ain't nothing but cultural conditioning. Bullying come from people being cultural conditioned that if you don't wear a black shirt, because what I just did, y'all, I gave y'all a classic case of bullying. He came in my neck of the woods and he got on a maroon shirt. Does it make any difference? No, it don't. But I told him, hey, Lee, that makes a big difference, man. You came on here and you didn't get the memo. You're supposed to have on a burgundy shirt. If I'm dominant enough and have enough of these yahoos following me, what end up happening? Now you're depressed, you have anxiety, and all these things because you saying to yourself, man, why didn't somebody tell me I was supposed to have on a black shirt? And you're not broken.
Correct.
Now, if you had came in here naked, you broke. I'm sorry. You know, I laugh and play, but not that way. But he's not broken, and that's what you're saying in this chapter.
Yeah. So think about that. Think about what you said with the following. Following, I think, has become pronounced, profound with the technology. So it's not the physical bullying, it's the virtual bullying of if you don't have these things going on, you're not living right. You're not successful, or you need fixing. If you're not following or doing these things, and let me say what these things may be. If you're not always online, if you're not making sure you work hard to purchase the big cars, the big house, the right clothes, the right brand names. If you're not doing those things, it's not signifying that you're successful. And then it's not signifying that you're not broken. Because if you're following, you got to get those things.
Yes.
In order to let the world see externally you're not broken, but internally it's a lot of pain. Because you have to lay down with yourself. Right? Yes. And when you lay down with yourself, when you think about the good in you, and you think about, and this is natural, I think everybody, unless they're just evil people, when they lay down, they think good things. When they wake up, they have a good intent.
Yeah, my whole saying, nobody goes to bed and wake up the next morning and think about what way can I ruin somebody's life.
Correct. Unless they're just born evil.
Yeah.
Right, with malicious intent. And there are some people that have malicious intent, and that's their drive. But first off, let me say this right here: you and nobody on this planet is broken. It's a mindset, right? And the mindset says that what do I need to fix to handle my day-to-day business? If I can handle my day-to-day business, am I being successful? Well, you have to start and determine as you trim that fat, what is your day-to-day business? Now, let me say this right here, so this is a good one. Right? Say you have children, right? And your children are 5 or 6. A lot of times in parenting, the mindset is to stay in the 1 and 2 year old area. So my child needs everything, my full attention.
Yes.
Right? So then, when the child is teenager, we're in the 5 and 6 area. My child needs full attention. So as we protect them from individuality, it becomes a burden after a minute because it's the rebellion. Right? We've all done it.
Yeah,
Nobody is exempt.
Yeah, because just like you said, so now, in you have to do this at the level of your kids. You have a 2-year-old, but that 2-year-old know how to talk. Mm-hmm. So at this point, you can't be gaga Google into this.
Correct.
Kid.
That's right.
And then you have a teenager, and I find this so often. You find a teenager, and you still trying to protect this teenager from the world when the world is going to eat them up when they go out there because they was protected because you still at this 5-year-old stage.
So what if the perspective or a way would be protect the person from themselves? My approach. So because the outside your home or outside your protective barrier is the unknown frontier, right? So if you protect the child from them or the young adult or the adult from themselves, when they go out there, they won't do the things that cause,
If you give them a base.
Correct.
If you give them a base,
they shouldn't do it.
I feel like this. My concept is this. I used the Jesus concept. Mm-hmm. At the age of 12, he was released. His parents pretty much released him, and he went into the temple and everything at the age of 12. So at the age of 12, society, culture conditioning has told us that at the age of 12, you're still a child. Even at the age of 15, 16, you're still a child. Mm-hmm. But now if you go out here and commit a crime, they're going to treat you as an adult.
Correct. So
my ideal as a parent, once a kid turns 12 years old, and I'm mainly talking about men or women, but not gender related, but when they go to the age 12 and go into that crossover into a teenager, I think you should go from being a parent to being a mentor.
Okay.
We talked about the last episodes about mentoring. So now when you go from being a parent to a mentor, that means all this, hey, I'm putting you on punishment. If you still believe in spanking your kid, I'm spanking your kid. But now that this kid is 13 years old, okay, now it's time to mentor. So now when I come to you, you the kid, so I come to you, hey, Lee, you said you was going to be home at 11 o'clock. It's 12:30. Oh, well, I had this, and this. No, I don't want no excuses from you. I'm just telling you, your word is what you gave me.
Business is kind of business.
Yeah, your word is what you gave me. So since your word is what you gave me, this is how I'm going to treat you. So that means if you say that you're going to be home at 11 o'clock, what I'm doing, I'm not punishing you. I'm going to treat you like an adult now. So if you're going to be home at 11 o'clock, I lock my doors at 11. The reason why I lock my doors at 11 because I want to be safe. I'm not punishing the kid. I'm mentoring the kid because I'm telling it it's repercussions for not doing what you're supposed to do. It's repercussions for not holding your word. Versus if you punishing them, now you're saying, oh, I'm going to restrict you for 2 weeks or whatever. You show them, hey, this is what happens. Boom. Shock and all. Hey, 11 o'clock, I lock my doors. So that was your warning. Now you know my standards. And good night. We ain't talking no more.
And part of that comes from, like the Bible says, every individual gets a choice on what they do.
Yes.
So you get a choice on how you do that. Another person gets a choice on how they implement that. But what the Bible says is, as early as possible, prevent the young folks from having to be reprogrammed.